just have another quick little message. And this one is basically just talking about presentation. So I'm gonna give a little backstory, right? So how y'all feeling? First of all, let me hop into a sorry y'all in the gym, so I'm looking kind of sweaty. I'm about to watch up and change and shit. But y'all must will see that shit. When I did that shit to Cody, he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a read. So this just quick little messages. But another little message is presentation is everything. So I seen a video of this girl. She had court virtually, right? And she was in her robe and her pajamas, hair not brushed. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was making her kid a peanut butter and jelly. Oh, excuse me. And it was an argument in the comments, and the judge basically cursed her out. Like, no, this not the time and place. You should, like, no, I understand that the child is sick and all that, but you know, the presentation is bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So people was arguing in the comments. Some people were like, oh, some people was on the girl side and some people was on the judge side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right in the middle. Like, because a lot of people was arguing like, oh, what's the point of getting all extra dressed up, and when people don't care about you anyway, when the court system don't care about you anyway, or you know what I'm saying? Or what's the, you know what I'm saying, with her child sick, like clearly she probably had no babysitter. Like, you know, those was the comments that people were saying when they was on her side. And on his side, they was like, oh, well, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying, it's still a courtroom. She should have had all that stuff ready, and you know, she should have been at the table and this, that, and the third. So I'm not gonna lie, I sit right in the middle of it, because one, I do understand the aspect of it, of what they talking about, like what the judge was talking about. Like, you in the middle of the court, you got a jar full of making a sandwich and shit on the fucking Zoom call. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about etiquette. Now, a lot of people don't know a lot about telecommunication, like, and that's something I had to learn because I work from home. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, and even then, my job has a lot of leeway. But the one thing that I have learned from being in a professional field is presentation is everything. When you carry yourself a certain way, people take you more serious. They will listen to you more. They will care more about what you have to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine you walking into a fucking $1 million establishment, and it's two women, and one is dressed in a fucking blouse and dress pants, and the other one is dressed in a robe and a bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Just for presentation, the one in the bonnet and in the robe is going to get judged. You know what I'm saying? The one in the bonnet and the robe is going to be, because the presentation is not. Even if you feel like that the odds are stacked against you, you don't walk somewhere already lost, already losing, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So always know that presentation is everything, like, no matter what it is. And that's why I say I agree with both. Like, because I can understand where, you know what I'm saying, how people feel, because I feel like the justice system is shit. It's pointless as shit. Don't get me wrong. When I go to court, I don't wear a dress shirt and dress pants. No, I wear casual clothes. But I be dressed. You know what I'm saying? My face be done and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like presentation, because if I walk up in there and I'm looking a mess or whatever the fuck, they not going to take me serious. So that's why I tell people presentation is everything. If you walk, do people like go to work and they robes and the bonnets and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you do, you need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because people won't take you serious in the professional field. If you outside, people dead ass will be in Starbucks, they getting their little coffee and shit, and you could be walking past millionaires and you don't fucking know it. You don't pay no mind to it, and I promise you, they wouldn't even mind just because of how you look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very important. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because a lot of black women, for instance, will get judged because we wear that's actually something that came from history, because back in slavery times and all that extra shit, white women was annoyed by black women's hair. And you know, black women hair can be very thick and long and curly and beautiful, and then white women would feel a way towards it. So black women started to wear a bonnet. So when they go out and shit, you know, it wouldn't cause offense and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we, you know, a lot of people may not know that, but you know what I'm saying, that's what we've been doing. Like, you know what I'm saying, in order to appease the masses. But we don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see people on the news with their braids. You see people in professionals and in courtrooms and shit with fucking dreadlocks and braids and shit. We can show our creativity and who we are now through our hair without having a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Presentation is very important, because if I work in a job, I would rather come in with a nice, beautiful, big curly afro than a bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Just like simple. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Presentation is very, and I hope that, especially for like my black women, we can understand, like, even because no shade, seeing people that come to the courtroom, they be looking crazy. And it's like, even then, you don't have to get dressed up. Not everybody got like dress clothes and heels and all. Like me, I don't wear heels. I don't wear heels. So it's like, you're not going to catch me in the courtroom with heels on and shit. No, I'm wearing sneakers, some joggers and some shit, and a nice t-shirt, but I'm going to look clean. I'm going to look done up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Presentation is everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure that wherever you're going. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one where, for instance, Philly. So when I go outside in my neighborhood, I don't care. Like, you see how I look? I got sweatpants, sports bra, and I did just come back from the gym. But still, like, I will walk to the poppy store in my neighborhood and with a bonnet on. That's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's different to me. But as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, actually going out and dealing and seeing people and shit, no, you should be looking, not even your best self, but you should be looking put together. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that, collective. Always look your best self. Even when people, and that's the one thing, like, people be all saying like, oh, celebrities be looking ugly without their makeup, and when they all dressed up and this, that, and the third, like, looking regular. They looking like not all done up. You can't, if I'm a celebrity, it's something just be looking like this. Why I gotta have a full face of makeup on every single day, 24 hours, and be dripped down to designer all day, 24 hours? No. Crop top, I have on a sports bra and some pajama pants. You know what I'm saying? And I'm running to the store and shit. Period. So it's like, at the end of the day, just always remember that. You know what I'm saying? Always look your best. You know what I'm saying? Because when you feel good and you look good, you'll do good. That's something else I learned. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. If y'all like my energy, please like and subscribe. Many blessings to y'all. I say.